First time I wear these glasses, I think about that meaning. It's like my high's gotta stop smoking. I thought that old lady was a muppet. Take 3 like shit. I'm back. You're back. We're back. We're back like a spine hole. So welcome to the intro episode. Oh, not the part. Like, what? So, this is just the intro episode of Postscript, aka PS, brought to you by the one and only your girl Precious, aka P, the biggest P. You know it's me, the biggest P since Percy Miller, aka Big Pressure, aka the Urban Mermaid, aka Boss Ass Bitch, aka I'm back. So welcome to, like I said, the intro episode of my talk show, aka my podcast called Postscript. But we're also gonna refer to it as PS. If you don't know what the term postscript is, because you ain't never wrote a fucking letter, it's PS, like when you write in a letter at the end, that's what PS stands for, postscript. Those are also my initials. So there's that. And y'all probably don't know where that came from, but you probably never wrote a letter. Like I said, free to jails. I don't wrote many letters. So this is just going to be my platform, like I said, to allow me to just voice my opinion on some things that are interesting to me, share some experiences with you all, and just feed my creative side. Like, you know, I've always wanted a reality show, but it's like, who do I think I am for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I've definitely always wanted a reality show and like have a camera crew following me around. That's always been like my dream since I was a kid. But this is going to be like a show that's very giving reality check, bitch. Okay, so there's that. So right now, let's just discuss our segment. So for example, one segment that I want to have is going to be my little intro. Like you saw, laughable at best is what that segment will be called. And that's just going to be me talking about, or probably laughing about more than likely, something off the internet that is just like so funny to me that day. Like sometimes when I think about stuff off of Twitter, y'all, like I literally cry laughing. Like it just be so funny to me. Like Twitter is my whole life. It's a part of my identity. Like it's one of my identity traits. It's one of my characteristics. I love Twitter. It's so funny. But yeah, so laughable at best is going to be that. Another segment that I want to have is going to be called P's Favorite Pieces. So I kind of did this a little bit on Instagram the other week when I was talking to y'all about these two. I took the other one to work. These two lip oils by LA Colors. I got them from Dollar Tree. That one is what, dragon fruit? Yep. And that one is grapefruit, period. LA Colors also, more recently, when I went to the dollar store the other day, I found these. LA Colors, they got like a little summer line product thing going on. So they had these three, which was, I got lychee, of course, because I told y'all I got the lychee lip oil heading to that. This one is peach, and this one is lemon lime. So shout out to LA Colors, shout out to Dollar Tree. This video in no way is sponsored, but hit your girl. Hit up your local Dollar Trees. Notice I said that with an S, because you don't know who gonna have what, when they're gonna have it, how they're gonna have it, and where. So there's that. So that's gonna be P's Favorite Pieces. And another little part of that segment is also where I want to introduce you all to Scamantha. You know what I'm saying? Her name officially is Scamantha, get it done. But that's just where I'm gonna be able to talk to y'all about like the hacks and come-ups that I just experience in life. Like for example, many years ago, I was able to steal $800 worth of clothes from Pretty Little Things because, long story short, I placed the order. However, I was just logged into my little Pretty Little Things account, and at that time, I had just recently graduated college. This was right before the pandemic happened. And my address was, of course, to my apartment in North Carolina, where I lived at in Winston-Salem. So as soon as I placed the order, I realized that like within the second that it says, here's your order confirmation, I reached out to them. They gave me a bunch of bullshit. It was like, oh, we're going to try to change the order. We're going to reroute the package. We're going to do this, blah, 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 blah. We're going to do that. And I just feel like once you promise me something, you're supposed to do that, especially if I have it in writing saying that you said you're going to do that. So they never did that. So I told them that the packages were stolen, which technically it was. My father stole them because I told him to go to the apartment and pick them up, and he did, and I got them, and they gave me my money back. So there's that. Fuck with me, you know I got it, like I always say. So that's going to be that segment. The next segment that we're going to get into is going to be another little two-parter. It's going to be called What Pissed Me Off Today? And it's just going to be like something that I experienced either that day or maybe like over the weekend or a couple days ago. Because most times I experience a lot of what pissed me off today's, more of them in one day. So that segment I know is going to be easy to have. So just me talking about like little stuff, like, you know, what pissed me off today. Like giving very much rhetorical question, but me just giving y'all the answer. And another little part to that I'm going to add to it is called QTNA, questions that need answers. And another little thing, like, you know, just rhetorical questions of stuff that I just want to talk about. More than likely, these two segments are highly going to come from my Twitter, like I said, because I use my Twitter as like, y'all know how like when you're watching a reality show and you watching it like what they filmed and then they have like the confessional camera of the person in the scene talking about what's happening that you watching. That's how I use my Twitter. My Twitter is like a confessional. Like I be on there talking to me. Sorry, I'm not talking to none of y'all ever. That's why I'll never be seeing mentions and stuff because I don't even have that shit on. I be on Twitter talking to myself, and I be on Twitter trying to keep up and find out about concerts, tours, like all that little kind of stuff, and just most importantly funny shit. Like that's what I use Twitter for. Twitter is top tier. Like, oh my god, I love Twitter. Yeah, so those are going to be some other little segments, and then another segment that I want to introduce is going to be called Conscious Cuts. That's just where I'm going to talk about my consumption of, you know, like what I'm writing about, I guess what I'm manifesting a little bit, what I'm watching, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. Break that down. Another segment I want to do is called Bar for Bar, where I want to break down lyrics of stuff that maybe like I'm recently listening to, or like even just some old stuff that I came back to me that I thought about, and I'm like, no, I didn't tell y'all about this. It's just like where I want to break down where I just feel like bars, either people don't understand them or they just like went over people's head. And I just feel like this is too hard. Like, how did y'all not make more noise about this? Like specifically, like I really love a good double, triple entendre. And a lot of people like, I'm not gonna say a lot of people do them, but it's more common than it used to be. Like back in the day, Wayne really used to be the only person that did like double and triple entendres and stuff like that. So when people do them, I really love them. And like I just be like, people don't talk about it anymore. Like people don't talk about it enough. Like it's just so regular now. Like so that's what bar for bar is gonna be used for. Another little segment is gonna be called
Picture it. Sicily, 1922.
Sicily, 1918. It's like nah. It is gonna be called Picture It though. But no, that little spiel is from Golden Girls. The mother in that show, Sophia. She's the oldest character in the show. She always like starts off her stories about when she was like growing up in Italy and stuff in her village. She always be like, picture it, Sicily, 1912. Like she always started like that. So that's where I got that from. Golden Girls is one of my comfort shows. I love that show. That shit is so funny to me.
Rose never mentioned Sicily.
That's what I'm going to call that little segment where I want to give y'all some story times and talk to y'all about some horrible, terrible, no good, bad decisions that I made many lifetimes ago, recent lifetimes, and shit, even decisions that I'm making in this current lifetime. But that's just going to be my little story time segment. My next little segment that I'm actually going to give y'all a segment now. This is the only thing that I have prepared. I'm not going to say the only thing, but the only thing that I gave a fuck about to come here and talk to y'all about today for real. This next segment is going to be called hashtag I cannot make this shit up. And this is where we're going to get into a little Cosmo convo, you know? And we're going to talk about the stars, the moon, the sun, the planets, the universe, the galaxy, what else is that called? The solar system, all of that. Yeah, where I'm going to be able to discuss just like, you know, some little astro things that I'm interested in. I know that a lot of you people be like, oh, astrology is fake, y'all making that shit up, blah, 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 blah. But as soon as Mercury go retrograde, what's the first thing a bitch say on the internet? Mercury in microwave, oh my god, Mercury in the microwave, y'all. Like, girl, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. You just think other people talking about it, and you gonna blame all your fucking problems on that. But if you had this introspection and was a little bit hip to astrology a little bit, you would already knew what to expect with the retrograde, and you wouldn't be affected as bad, hoe. And that goes with a lot of transits. So there's that. That's why I really appreciate astrology. It gives very much peek over the blinds, over the bushes, over the fence. Let me see what's going on. Figure it out. Yeah, so let's get into this episode segment of hashtag I cannot make this shit up. I told y'all last time when I was on a video that it was Happy Astrological New Year. That was on March like 18th, 19th last week, right? We're also currently now in Aries season. We're leaving behind the fog of Pisces season. You know what I'm saying? And Aries season is just giving, you know, Aries are very much the bad bitch sign. Like, AP on me, iced out, diamond shank, iced out, hold on my neck, looking like a lighthouse. Little nigga, pipe down, chopper, make a pipe down. Something like bad bitches only. Bad bitches only. Yeah, bad bitches only. Shout out to Migos. Shout out to 21, because that's a bop. But yeah, it's given very much, that's the theme of Aries season. Like, that's their theme song, Bad Bitches Only by Migos. Alexa, play Bad Bitches Only by Migos. And then the other thing I also want to say is we are currently in the eclipse portal right now. Today, we are having a full moon, and we're also having a lunar eclipse. Welcome to hell. Welcome to the eclipse portal. However, all of the other eclipses that we're going to experience over the next couple of months, they're all going to be solar eclipses. So it's given very much, like I said, rebrand, bad bitch branding, refine, re-edit, renew. All of that is given very much Aries season, right? Right. What else? So just to talk a little bit more about eclipse season, be aware of overindulgence and like emotional eruptions, you know what I'm saying, little breakdowns and stuff. Make sure that you're clear about the things that you want to accomplish and get done. And be receptive to change and new things. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's inevitable nonetheless, because I personally am experiencing my Saturn return. So I know that a lot of shit is like about to change very rapidly, especially with my Saturn return happening and we have an eclipse season. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just ready for it. And because I know that, when shit start going left and right, I'm gonna be like, oh, bet. Cool. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, Mercury in the microwave. What the fuck is going on? Because that's what a lot of you hoes be on the internet like. So there's that. What else I wanted to talk about? Being receptive to change and newness, like I said, you know, there's a new you on the way. We are never going back. I don't know who to hear that. We're never going back. We're never going back to the old you. So just be excited and, you know, release things with grace and poise and elegance. And don't be tripping over shit. Like, when shit gotta go, it just gotta go. And sometimes it be like that. This is the only way, if you release everything, like, you know what I'm saying? The only way that you can prepare for a clean sleep type shit. This is the time for us to really hone in and tighten up, as the girls say, and figure out, are your boundaries bountiful? Like, what are you getting from them? Are they useful? And are they helping you? Or are they hurting you? Be very realistic with the goals that you set for yourself, but don't have, like, no super crazy high expectations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Build your confidence. Be compassionate, like I said. Heal your fears, your blockages. We are in Aries season. They're a fire sign. They're very now, let's get it. Hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying? But fire don't have no boundaries. That shit just blaze. It don't really... It's not checking for who it's scorch in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? So Aries are very now and heavy, now and ready, hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that affect how you make your decisions and how you like do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, girl, it was in that. I ain't get it. But nonetheless, you want to take actions, but don't take them, you know, with fire. Take them with elegance, grace, poise. You know what I'm saying? Aries is a fire sign. Like I said, you know, they're the bad bitch sign, but like they real, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they want to do everything and be everything and everywhere, but it's very rare that they're able to complete all of that and see all of that through to fruition. And you know what I'm saying? That's really the tea. I'm not no astrologist. I'm not no expert or nothing like that. I'm still learning new shit every day. I just know what I know. And I'm just trying to give y'all the tea as I get the tea. Today is the worm full moon in the sign of Libra, like I said. So this is a time where, like, you know, your efforts are what matter. It's not about like your ego, about like the glory of it all, or like being embarrassed, or it's about your efforts. And like I said, taking action with poise. Don't be hot-headed about stuff. And then just to wrap up all the themes and messages that I talked about, make sure you listen to your gut, listen to your dreams. Old people from your past may reoccur, come back. That's just, you know, a part of it all. So be aware of that. I personally don't use astrology for romantic ships and pairings. That's not my forte. I know some people use it for that, or like look to it for that. I don't look in that aspect per se. However, I do believe in like synergy of you like taking your birth chart or maybe your partner's birth chart, understanding where things may, you know, overlap or collide. But I don't believe in like, oh, he's a Gemini rising, I'm a Cancer moon, we're going to be perfect, we're going to be together forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. But one message that has been coming across very heavy across all the people that I listen to and all the astrologers that I, you know, get the tea from, everybody has been saying that unbalanced relationships are going to struggle right now. So if you and your nigga into it, that's probably why. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but they did say it's possible for some, you know, unshipping of, you know, so that means breaking up. But they say it's also possible for people who are going through a struggle or whatever to work through that and to foster a closer connection and deeper intimacy and new levels in their relationship too. So that's all I'm going to say on that. I just want you all to be kind to yourself and others, uplift yourself and others, be kind with your thoughts and your words and things like that, and rest well, have the most luxurious self-care routines and practices that you can right now, whatever your schedule and time frame allows for. Drink plenty of water, make sure y'all going out into the sun and getting charged up. Make sure y'all like grounding. If you have like a backyard, but go out, walk in the grass. Just really take care of yourself. Wash your hands, eat well, rest well. That's really all I could say. That's the message, the theme, the work. And last but not least, I got tickets on the flow to see Megan Thee Stallion. Not one times, but two, bitch. In Houston. Not you, bitch, but me. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, because when I tell y'all to look, I'm gonna serve. I ordered something today. I ordered a part of the outfit today. I'm not playing with you hoes. Catch up, little nigga, on mustard. I'm not playing. I'm not. And that wraps up the intro to P.S. the talk show, Postscript, brought to you by Precious, the biggest P, your favorite bitch, your favorite witch. You know it's me. So as always, we want to end the videos like we always do. And if you watch the last video, then you know. And now you'll know forever. Forever. Bitches be mad because they be hating, and bitches be hating because they be mad. Bye, y'all.